There were reportedly several factors that led to Malcolm Butler being benched in the Super Bowl. They included a minor violation of team rules, struggling at practice, and an illness which caused him to arrive late in Minneapolis. Yesterday, Butler defended himself on social media, posting, "I have always respected everyone at the New England Patriots organization, from custodians, staff, and Coach Belichick. During my 4-year career with the Patriots, I've always given it everything I have to play at a high level. I would never do anything to hurt my team's chances of winning a game, including this year's Super Bowl, where I visited with my family every night. During Super Bowl week, I never attended any concert, missed curfew, or participated in any of the ridiculous activities being reported. They're not only false, but hurtful to me and my family." The post was liked by Tom Brady, and Brady responded, "Love you, Malcolm. You are an incredible player and teammate and friend, always."
6 exclamation points.
6 exclamation points.
So you know he was serious.
Yeah.
We're joined by Fox NFL analyst Mark Schlereth. Welcome, Stink.
Thank you.
What do you believe?
Listen, I believe that there's been a history with him in that organization. Otherwise, why would you try to trade your number one corner that he hasn't bought in occasionally to the Patriot way? And whether you like that or not, that has been the way they have conducted business there forever. That's why guys can go there that were considered malcontents other places and have success. That's how they operate. That's the way they do business. Of course, you're going to support yourself. You know you're going to go out on the free agent market. You want to secure as much money as possible. And you know this, when you deny everything, it's not like Bill Belichick's going to come out and counter that, or anybody else in that organization is going to talk about it. So the one thing is you've got to get your side of the story out there, and I'm sure there's some truth to it, but I'm sure that's not 100% true. So, I mean, I think there's two sides to every story. Somewhere in the middle lies the truth, and that's probably where we are right now. I think the more interesting thing here to me is not Malcolm Butler's denial, but Tom Brady's basic support of Malcolm Butler. Because what's interesting to me is with the Seth Wickersham story that went down, the Alex Guerrero situation, Tom Brady's trainer, all of a sudden the change of heart to trade Jimmy Garoppolo. I did a San Francisco game where I talked to Kyle Shanahan, I talked to Jimmy Garoppolo, where it was from the combine on. There's several different times they approached the New England Patriots about Jimmy Garoppolo, and the answer was 100% absolutely not. No way, no way, no way. All of a sudden the phone rings and it's Bill Belichick. Hey, do you still want him? You can have him for a second rounder. So this is the first time in 2 decades where I've seen his authority be circumvented, be usurped by anybody, including the owner in that organization. That's the story to me, because there's no other way to look at that Brady statement than to say, basically, you're going against the grain. There's clear division. There is Robert Kraft and Tom Brady, and there's Bill Belichick.
Correct.
That's where I stand. That's the interesting thing to me. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if Bill Belichick resigned and said, I'm done.
Neither would I.
Wouldn't be at all surprised.
Yep. And what if Tom Brady always done? He's always told the company line. He's never ruffled the waters.
Never.
He's always going like, oh, yeah, normally he would just like stay quiet.
He would steer clear of this.
This is not my fight. Hey. No. But no, and he put them 6 exclamation points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Super Bowl 1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Oh, wait.
Oh, I should have had.
Oh, he should have had 6.
Now, Stink, remember, this is the same Bill Belichick that cut Taquan Underwood the night before the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Brought a defensive lineman in that didn't play. The man brought all his family down. After the meeting, he gets cut. He got to go tell his family, I ain't playing. What you mean you're not playing? Well, how about this? I'm going to take it a step further. I'm not even on the team. How crappy is that? The night before the Super Bowl, you done flew all these family members in, and not only are you not playing, you're not on the team, you're sitting in the stands with them watching the game?
Yep.
For me, Skip, I get it. If you go into the game saying, you know what, guy's not going to play, we good. But once the guy's lighting you up throwing the football, he got 215 on the touchdown at the half, all bets are off. Okay, Stink missed the meeting. Okay, Stink, you ain't playing. But our guard getting blown through. Man, you better put Stink in that game.
It's a Super Bowl.
I don't care what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. So this is going to end ugly.
Yeah.
This is going to end ugly, Skip. It's not going to end. The fairy tale ending that we thought we was going to get, Tom Brady played 2 more years, walks away, Coach Belichick walks away with him, or one or the other. One retires, and next year the other retires, and, oh, this was a great run. This was the greatest run we've ever seen. This is not going to end like that.
Nope.
This is going down up in smoke.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. If I had some good money, which I don't have, money jump funny, Joy, I would bet that Mr. Kraft is more likely than not that Mr. Kraft would fire Bill Belichick.
I've thought of that also.
I
know that's a long shot, but it's a shot. And to Mark's point, front page headline in today's Boston Herald: mutiny in Foxborough. Tom Brady not only supports, he endorses Malcolm Butler, who called out Bill Belichick. He dared Bill Belichick. Malcolm Butler did in public. And again, you're right. The relevant part is the Brady part. But still, Malcolm Butler dared Bill Belichick, show me something. You got the goods on me? Reveal them.
Yeah.
Give me details. Show me a picture. He flat out said, I did not miss a curfew, and I did not go to a concert. There was speculation he went to a Rick Ross concert on Thursday night and blew Thursday night's curfew. And he's just flat out saying publicly, Malcolm Butler, nope, show me.
Yeah,
I did not.
That's hard for me to believe somebody would be that blatantly against that coach.
And there's no way the quarterback of the New England Patriots would publicly support Malcolm Butler if the quarterback knew something, to use your word, had been egregious that he had done. There had been some severe violation of team rules. We've heard all the speculation. Malcolm Butler is saying all the ridiculous things I've been accused of are all untrue and hurtful to me and my family.
Right.
And I spent every evening, he says, at the Super Bowl with his family. Is that true to your point? I don't know. But he dared Bill Belichick reveal, expose, show me. If you got the goods, use them on me.
Right.
And Tom Brady stepped up, and not only it'd be enough for him just to like it, but then he had to add a comment. And he went into Brady goody two-shoes mode, like, love you, Malcolm. You're an incredible player and teammate and friend always, with 6 exclamation points. This vintage, sort of sappy Tom Brady.
Think about how many careers in New England ended 2 years before. Maybe
no doubt.
The guy was,
I got
maybe it's Vince Wilfork, or maybe it's Ty Law, and you ship him out early. What if this one ended with Robert Kraft shipping out Bill Belichick?
It could, because I got to tell you, this is my 2 cents. I will bet you to this moment, Tom Brady is still raw from what happened in the Super Bowl, that he is still furious with his head coach for A, not playing Malcolm Butler, and for B, not holding up his, Belichick's, end of the bargain. Tom Brady merely set the all-time playoff record for yards passing, 505. And Bill Belichick's genius defense gives up 41 points to a backup, quote-unquote, quarterback. You don't think Brady's a little raw over that?
Well, he took Alex Guerrero.
Okay.
Tom is like, he's not bothering anybody. He's taking up a seat that somebody's going to – I mean, you do realize that, like, I'm Tom Brady, and a lot of this success has to do with me and this throwing arm and this body.
Yep.
So why would you all of a sudden – so that probably started the domino. But Tom Brady saw the writing on the wall. Hold on. This guy's in the last year of his contract. They ain't traded.
Yep.
I got a couple more years. Coach Belichick is real chummy, is more friendly and chummy towards him than he's ever been towards me.
So, Bill Belichick, this playoffs, fired the first shots when he said it wasn't exactly open heart surgery when Tom lacerated his hand, right? And then the next day after the game, he says, this is a media circus. It wasn't a football crisis. And Brady's saying, I had 12 stitches, not 10. He had 12 stitches in his hand. And to quote the Boston Herald again today, battle lines are drawn between these two.
Yeah.
So Brady's now, this is his way of firing back publicly, his nicey nice way. It's not open warfare, but
You done got on that FaceTime?
Yeah.
Daddy, Coach Belichick tried to trade me. I'll take care of it, Tommy.
Yeah.
You will trade Jimmy G. This is not going to end well, Skip.
Yeah. So seriously, what do you think Robert Kraft sat back late Sunday night and thought about what happened to Malcolm Butler? You think he liked it?
Well, first of all, once he got through that they lost the game, processing that's the first thing.
Right.
And then he says, hold on. The guy made the greatest defensive play in playoff Super Bowl history, and he doesn't play, and we're getting lit up by a guy that looks like Joe Montana. Who,
and by the way, this is the guy who played the most defensive snaps in the year. The most.
Right.
Okay?
I will tell you this, and Shannon will back me up on this. There is a huge difference between your number 1 corner, your number 2 corner, and your number 3 corner.
Yeah.
And there's a reason. There's a reason cornerback has become a cornerstone position. That used to be left tackle. Now it's your tackles because pass rushers are on each side. But it's pass rusher, it's tackle, it's quarterback, it's corner, and maybe
throw the ball so much.
defensive tackle. And those are cornerstone positions. Those guys are going to make up 70% of the money you spend on your roster.
Yep.
Those positions.
Okay.
And the rest of us are grunt laborers.
I'm
you
with
take
you.
out your best quarterback,
Okay.
that's serious.
If you had pulled it off and held Nick Foles to what I thought he could hold it to under 20,
Right.
and you win the game 33-20, no issues.
No
here.
issues.
But again, this was the guy who was your best ball hawk in the secondary. I told you. Does he have a bad attitude? Yes,
Yes.
he does. To your point, did he have bad practices? I have no doubt he practiced poorly during the week. Is that a reason to bench him for all 4 quarters?
Right.
No,
After
not
getting
after.
forced,
At halftime, you have to say, man, we got to try.
And you just saw what he did 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
to historically the greatest third down defense the NFL had ever seen. So you know he's capable of it now.
Listen, empires fall, you know. This ego is tough to live with. Manage it for a little while, but eventually.
Bill Belichick, the next head coach of the Indianapolis Colts.
No, that would be a story.
If I'm Bill Belichick, I call up whoever's in charge of Green Bay. I want that job.
Mark Murphy, I think.
I want that
I
job.
would too. Yeah.
Give me Aaron.
That would be
Aaron
interesting.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Mark, thanks for joining us. Will the Cavs make a big move